Welcome to episode 23.
Wow.
Michael Jordan, 23.
It's a lucky
Shane
number.
Warne, it's a lucky number. We're doing something different today. I normally only have one guest. I've got three. The reason behind this is I started my business 22 years ago and I was having a look through it, what was around when I started my business, and I thought today's landscape is so different. Like, you guys are in a totally different era to when I was, and I thought it'd be something good for people out there wanting to start a business, but also people my age that are sort of, we're barely hanging on to you guys, and we're sort of on your fishtails, and I'm lucky that my daughter is in social media because I'm learning off her, but I'm sort of learning off you guys trying to grow my business. If I have a look at, I started my business 22 years ago. Facebook had just started. There was obviously no Instagram, no TikTok. I had a Nokia, couldn't send messages. What else? Obviously no smartphones. I bought ringtones for $3. I used to buy 5 a week. And now I turn my phone on silent because I don't want to hear it ring. iPhone was 6 years away. How we promoted our business, it was TV, newspaper, billboards, magazines, flyers. How I built my business is I used to go to open houses with my business cards and pretend I was buying the house, and I'd walk around to all the people and say, if you need finance, here you go. And agents always kicked me out of there.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess where this is, and the internet was 6 years old, and email was 10 years old.
Yeah.
So this is why I thought, get three of the greatest entrepreneurs, young people under 30 that are growing a business in today's world.
Yeah.
And sort of give everyone ideas and that. Now,
It's very different.
so different. I thought I'd start with
What's Facebook?
Facebook. What is it? Good question. What's OnlyFans? We'll get to that.
Who said that?
I thought I'd start with a quick fire round to get you guys revved up. Now, it's short answers, Andrew.
Okay.
Not like fucking essays, all right?
Right. I'll keep it short.
I'll ask you all the same question. First dollar you ever made?
Raking leaves.
Raking leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, probably chores around the house. Pocket money.
Yeah, that'd probably be mine too, but coffee shop?
Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee. Sugar will kill you.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee.
God. One app you can't live without.
My camera.
Oh, is that an app?
Oh.
I'd call it an app, is it not?
Yeah.
Phone camera. I can't do anything without that.
Fair.
Fair enough. My coaching app. My business app.
Nice answer.
Oh, Instagram. Yeah.
There
for
you
me.
go.
Ew.
One word.
Have a business.
What's Instagram? One word to describe your business journey so far.
Transformative.
I was going to say that.
Beat you to it.
I came prepared with that word.
You
So
did.
did I.
Fucked it up now.
Pays
Yeah,
to be
the one
first
thing I had in
line.
mind.
That was all you planned. Let's start
the
with
one
you then.
word.
Let's start with you then.
Transformative.
Andrew?
Transformative.
Okay. Chloe?
Versatile.
Nice. Biggest fear right now in one word with your business?
With my business?
Yeah.
I was going to say snakes, but
One word.
with my business, I don't have one. I really don't. I don't think about my fear at all in business.
I
just
like
think,
that.
yeah, just snakes. They
No, I
scare the
like
shit
that.
out of me.
Snakes.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
Tough.
I just think, why focus on something that's out of your control? And there's so many variables there, so just focus on what you can control.
Cool. I like it.
My word would
Yeah.
be like expansion
That's your fear. Fair enough.
or lack of expansion, not being able to expand.
Cool. What do you hate the most?
In general,
Well, give me both.
You're on the firing line then.
traffic. Fucking hate traffic.
What about in your business? What one job you hate doing?
Traffic. That's a variable.
I
in the
hate
business.
traffic in my business because then I'm slow to my appointments. I get stressed.
Yeah, fuck Brisbane traffic.
It's a
Fair
killer.
Dad's like, move to Sydney.
So
Then
fair.
come back to me after that.
It's
what
everywhere
I hate.
What do you hate in your business? Are there any jobs you do and you go, fuck, I just don't want to do that anymore?
Can I just say technology as like a whole? I fucking hate when it doesn't work.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
me fired up.
Chloe?
Like slow internet is a killer.
Slow internet.
Yeah.
Righto.
Wow, we're
First
really
world
bringing in the big
problems,
guns
right?
here.
You guys are doing well so far. This could be a good podcast.
internet. traffic. It's really bad.
All right, let's make this
Who
quick
invited
fire.
us?
Let's make this quick fire. Last one. So success in your business, what does it mean to you? What does it look like?
I think freedom is probably my metric for success. How much of it do I have?
And
It's all well and good to have 1 million clients and all this income, but if you've got no freedom to take advantage of that position in your life, then what's the point, really? I think having freedom.
Time,
Yeah.
getting your loan approved.
Yeah.
Sophia?
I was gonna say happiness. Like if
That's
you're not happy
beautiful.
doing what you're doing. Yeah, I know. So heartfelt.
I gave up on
but-
that ages ago.
What's
Because
I've
you're
gone
in
clinging on
finance,
to
that's
freedom.
totally
why.
insane now.
what does happiness look like?
Freedom and financial freedom as well, and flexibility. Lots of flexibility.
Okay.
I would say the same. Like, I am at a point where I literally cannot leave the country for, well, however, like the foreseeable future. So freedom financially and travel-wise is a big one for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might as well introduce you guys. Everyone's
that'd
going,
be
who the
good.
hell are
Yeah.
these
These
people?
My name's
So we've got Andrew.
I like traffic.
Andrew's a buyer's agent for his company's called Purchased. Love the logo.
Purchased.com.au.
Great videos. Ahead of the market.
Thank you very
always.
much. Thank
We've got
you.
Sophia, online fitness coach. Is it called Sophia Fit?
So fit.
I just got
I
it.
like
Like, you're
that.
so fit.
I've been
That's
looking at it for
good.
so long and I finally got
Shit,
it.
man.
All morning I was going, Sophia Fit? What is this?
Wait, you
stupid
didn't know
name?"
either?
No, I did.
Okay. I was
You
gonna
know,
say,
my
that's-
mum actually came up with that because she was like, "You should call it So Fit because people will get so fit with you." And I was like,
Very good name.
"Yeah, no, mum coming in clutch."
I
with that
love
one.
it.
Yeah,
Chloe, digital media mogul, agency manager, owner, entrepreneur for No Milk Media.
Actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks.
Former. No, let's go. So, what did you guys do before you started your own business? Like, what were you doing? What job were you in?
I've been in real estate 5 years. I was selling for 4 of those years, and then I segued into social media. I became more of a property presenter. Found a little niche in Brisbane and then Southeast Queensland, promoting high-end listings, gaining a lot of exposure for them and myself in that process, building up my audience to then launch a company off the back of. I think it's hard to launch a business today and have success quickly without some sort of distribution. So that was my focus.
So, was your plan always to get to Purchased, or was that something that
My
just
plan,
turned up?
yeah, it turned up. My business partner brought me the idea and we did it together. But my plan was always to do my own thing. At some point, it was never to keep the property presenter thing going to a point where it gets stale or I get sick of it, which I was reaching that point anyway. It was always just a springboard off of that exposure and audience into my business so then I could create the life I want. Yeah, it was, I guess, became clearer as I got closer to it, but I was exploring different things where I was in control, had my own business towards the end of last year, and it was good timing on many fronts.
Why not just stay as an agent? In a
Sales
job,
agent?
in a job
Oh,
instead of doing your own thing.
Yeah.
yeah, like at the end of the day, as a sales agent, if you're good, you're commission only, so you're already kind of working for yourself. That's where I was at, but I wasn't promoting something that I had equity in, that I owned, that I was proud of. I actually refrained from promoting the agency that I worked for because I was going to give them so much exposure through my platform, which I'd worked really hard to build up. So where was the benefit for me? It was all about building my personal brand, and I focused on me. And I was pretty selfish during that period, but in business, I think you really need to be early on. People give so much of their life away, 5-10 years in corporate roles. Next thing you know, they're 35 and it's so much harder for them to pivot into something else where they're in control because they've usually got liabilities, they've got kids, everything happening.
Brilliant. Sophia, what were you doing before you started your business?
I was a support worker.
Really?
Really?
I was.
So how do we go from there to this business that you're running, this big successful business? Were you always into fitness?
No. Fun fact, the only thing we'll thank my ex-boyfriend for is that we went through a...
Can we name him, please?
Shout out, yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out, John.
Big job.
Shout out Zach Dobson, you fucking loser. Anyway, but you know, you go through your like finding yourself moment, and I always said I was going to start going to the gym. So I started going to the gym while I was still a support worker, and then I could kind of like foresee some things in my current role weren't going to go to plan just because of the NDIS and funding and whatnot. So then I YOLO'd it and just did my Cert 3 and 4 as like a joke. Not a joke, but like as like a hobby. I was kind of like, let's see where this goes. And then next minute, I lost my job because of the NDIS funding, not because I'm a shit worker. I was actually really good at my job. And we just moved in. I was like, there's no plan B. I lived out of home. I had to pay rent. I had to...
You moved in with the shitty ex?
No, I moved... I lived out of home at the time after my ex was out of the jail. But I still lived out of home. So, like, losing my job with my client that I was supporting in support work, like, there was no option to just, like, kind of float. I had to, like, figure it out.
You moved in with them? You moved in with your client?
No. So I was working... oh, my God, yeah. I was working with my client.
cutting
I'm going to do this at 2 p.m, so my brain is done.
No, I was working with my NDIS client. Her funding with the NDIS got minimized, which basically meant that they didn't have the hours to give me.
Okay.
So I had to move on, and instead of moving on in support work, I was like, you know what, let's put this Cert 3 and 4 to good use. And then we started in a gym, and then it just kind of like unraveled from there.
Wow, okay.
Break up glow ups are great.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
On your Zach,
Yep.
Chloe, what were you doing before?
I was primarily working in retail as a manager, but in between that I had a few different businesses. During COVID, I decided to set up a tie-dye business. So I was literally tie-dyeing white cotton on trackies, selling it for like double the price. It was great. But I always got sick of little businesses. That's probably like ADHD kind of happening. And then I always wanted to get into social media. I was kind of working at it on the side with retail, but I could never fully commit to it. And then just, that's what I was doing prior.
Was there a moment though where you went, I'm sick of retail, and all of a sudden I'm going to start this
Every
media
single
company?
day. Yeah, every
But
single
what
day.
was the what was the pivotal moment that you went, I'm fucking done with this life and I need this life?
Yeah.
When was I done?
No, was there a pivotal moment that you went,
Like a
I'm sick of selling
Yeah.
selling
Did someone
clothes?
say something to you in the store and you were like,
Yeah, fuck no.
Susan
No,
was like,
the people made the experience. It's more the structure of companies. I've always worked for, like, I've worked for big companies before, but I don't think I was ever really exposed to how unfair it was, in a sense that you worked so fucking hard. And because I was a manager and I had a team that received no recognition, nothing, I was learning along the way how I would never run a business, which
Overworked and underpaid.
but
Yeah.
can you recognize that there were some skills and
No, that was the great part
value
of
that
it,
you
is I
got out of it?
learned.
Yeah.
I learned clients. I learned how I would structure my business versus what I wouldn't do. I definitely wouldn't have the business structure I have without working for those huge corporations. I'd have no idea.
yeah, well, high-end retail, you'd learn how to deal with people in a
Yep.
professional sense, which is what you do daily. Yeah, and you're the same in a service business. Like the level of care that you need to have as an NDIS worker
That transferred over hugely.
transfer to PT
Yeah.
because anyone who has a PT paying for that because it's expensive, they want that PT to really care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
interesting.
think you're cut from a different cloth? Like, I have this logic that not everyone can run their own business. I know I'm cut from a different cloth to most people, and I've done it now for 22 years and I've never looked back. But do you think you're cut from a different cloth? Somehow you were always going to run your own thing. You were never going to
Yeah,
work at place and
Correct.
work for someone else?
yeah. My attitude, even through high school, was this doesn't matter. I'm going to do my own thing. It was always my attitude and mindset that I would never end up working 9 to 5 for somebody. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I've got a lot of clients that I buy for who make $500,000 a year working 9 to 5 PAYG. But for me, it's not about the money. It's honestly just about, I don't want a superior. I want my own life. I want to build it. I want full autonomy. It's not about the money. The money comes if you're passionate about what you do and you do it well. But yeah, as a teenager even, I recognized in myself that was always going to be where I end up. Yeah. Where it
about-
was, not sure, but I got interested in real estate pretty early. Yeah.
What about yourself?
I feel like if you asked me in high school, I would have just kind of gone through the normal process. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do in high school. So I went to uni. I think I dropped out probably 2 or 3 times and then went through the process. But all those degrees I was studying for that I thought I would like would have landed me in a 9 to 5. And then I found the role with the support work, and I actually ended up being a manager of the team. And as soon as I got a little taste of that, I was like, we're never fucking working for someone if we don't have to. And then obviously it developed from there. And I always think, if you go back to your question that you asked before about like your biggest, what was the word, the biggest stress in your business or something
Yeah.
like
What do you
that.
hate the most?
Hate the
Traffic.
most. Yeah, mine would be like failing because I'm like, if my business goes to shit, I have to work for someone else again. That
great
would be
point.
on the cards, and nah.
No,
Like,
no, that's
nah.
that was my fear as well. What
Yeah.
about you?
Well, I always wanted to do acting, so that would always mean that I'd be working underneath people. But in the creative industry, it doesn't work like that. And I think that's something that we crave as business owners, even though we're not in well, I would argue we probably all are in the creative industry in some aspect, but in that area versus the jungle of city and working in corporate, there's literally no availability for creativity and going out of the box. Whereas
Yeah.
like acting, I'd be working under a producer and a director, but it's never really like that. So I don't think I ever, when I was in school, thought I'm going to have like a business forever and it's going to be my baby. But I always wanted to have that creative freedom.
I feel like
Yeah.
schools don't expose us to owning a business.
No.
No way.
It's like what can you do in TAFE? What can you do in uni? See you later. Enjoy
Well, it's
it.
all built for you to go to university
100%.
and get
yeah.
X.
But I guess the general population follow that pathway anyway. So it's
Yeah.
you can argue that it's geared towards building like a population of
Yeah.
slaves, but at the same time, most people just want that. They just want a job.
Security.
Maybe they do need to come up with a new educational system specific for people like us that don't fall into
I
a
feel like
box. and
even if they just had a little bit more exposure, because I
Yeah.
was never even like it was never even something that like crossed my mind in school because you
I
weren't
see it with
exposed to
clients that I work with. They run their own business and they're terrible. And I think one of the greatest strengths I learned.
My clients are terrible.
Full stop. The greatest thing I learned was like you've got to spend time on the things you love on a business and outsource. And that was the best thing I did in a business is outsource the shit you don't like or
Oh.
you're not good at,
Fuck, tell me
and
about
just
it.
focus on the stuff you're really good at. And that's when the growth comes.
Yeah.
yeah, double down on what you're good at, your skill set.
So when did reality hit running
That's
your
why I
own
got you.
business? Like so you've started your own business and you
Yeah.
guys are arguably in three of the most competitive industries there are out there: real estate, fitness, social media.
Yep.
When did it really hit you, the reality of running your own business, and what's been the hardest thing?
I think it's a really awesome moment when someone pays for your service. I think the first client, you can all remember that feeling when someone signs an agreement and transfers you for the engagement fee or whatever it is. That is when it gets real. And,
Was that a
at-
proud
at-
moment for you?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because you take a leap of faith when you start this. When you get that, reception that someone's keen on your service and they're willing to pay for it, and they do pay for it, you're like, wow, I'm in. We can just go from here.
Do you almost feel like a fraud?
Imposter syndrome
yeah.
has become slightly real this year because of the demand for what we do. Whereas being a sales agent, you grind constantly and fight for listings. There's 70,000 sales agents in Queensland. There's only 2,000 buyers agents. So I'm getting so much inbound
There's
work.
only one buyer's agent, really,
Yeah,
isn't
it's Andrew Cumming from
Yeah, thank you.
purchase.com.au.
Yeah.
No. Imposter syndrome has been there this year because I've felt more inbound work than I've ever felt before. And am I ready for it? Am I not ready for it? But you just deal with it. It's fine. I
Too
love
bad.
it. Yeah, it's all good.
Do you sort of go back to your real estate experience though, or do you still feel like I've only been buyer's agent for X?
Well, yeah, I revert to so much experience from being a sales agent and also having a property economics degree. That helps a little bit. But yeah, you can't get into this industry, and this is the problem. The barrier to entry is so low. Chloe, I think you've got your real estate license, right?
I completed
have.
80% of
I
it.
have.
Okay,
I
you've got it. Yeah. Who doesn't have it? The barrier to entry, or go get it. You can get it.
Yeah,
This
three,
time
no,
next
four,
week.
yeah.
No
I
thanks.
can
This
give you a
time
job.
next week, so fit real
Yeah.
estate.
Collab.
Barrier to entry is so low, so engaging a buyer's agent that has that prior experience helps a lot, is definitely worth the extra that you might pay for their service when there's people coming in thinking they can do the job on the side and charge you half as much. It's like, it's not even worth it. Just pay for a real industry professional.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Purchase.com.au. Sophia, so when did sort of reality hit when you're running your business, and what's been the hardest thing?
Reality. I was actually having this conversation today with someone that works at the gym that is starting their PT course, and I feel like when I used to work at my first gym, one of the little plug here, but one of the PT managers, he said to me, he goes, I gained, I think, 20 clients within the first month of working. And he's like, I've never seen that before in this gym. And I was like, oh, I've just been hustling.
Yeah,
He
wow,
goes-
20 is amazing.
He's just like, that's fucking awesome. And I was just like, oh, I guess that is really fucking awesome. Because, like, I'm not one to, like, take a step back and be like, yay, go me. Like, but I was like, oh, that's really fucking cool. And then I feel like once, like, the testimonials started rolling in, and I actually asked one of my clients who got a really awesome transformation. I was like, do you mind writing me up a testimonial? I want to, like, post it to my Instagram and, like, showcase what I can do, I guess, and what you've, like, gone through. And the testimonial that she wrote was fucking insane. And it was a lot about, like, what I've done for her and, like how we've collaborated as a team. And I was like, holy fuck, like, this is actually really fucking cool. Like, I love making people feel like this. It's not just about, like, writing up a program and nutrition protocols. It's more than that. Like, it's more of a lifestyle change for someone. And it means a lot for them ongoing. So I feel like that what kind of, like, hit initially. And then that's just been kind of driving the business since then.
What about you, Chloe Madison? Hardest moment?
What made it real?
Reality?
I'm going to be so honest. The part that made it real was learning about what BAS is and that I needed to register for GST.
Start me.
I had no idea. I've always heard you and Mum go, oh,
What's that?
I've got my quarterlies coming up. And I didn't realise where I was at. I didn't have a bookkeeper, an accountant. I was kind of just going along like I had with other businesses. And then I remember someone telling me, like, you need to be registered for GST, you need to pay your BAS. And I'm like, what the hell is all this?
I spent
This
my
is
money.
like, oh, I'm a PAYG gal. Like, I have no idea about this. I was never educated about this in school. I have no idea. And that's what made it real for me, because then I was able to go and speak to my accountant, and he then was like, you need to be saving 30% of all your income. And I'm like, whoa, this is like a lot of money going in and a lot more money going out than I expected. But probably, was it the most challenging thing, did you say?
Yeah. When did it get real?
When
hours
systems
you've
started to mess up and things started to fall because I wasn't maintaining as I was building clients.
Okay.
Like what?
Yeah, you got to constantly
Or like
improve
systems
your
and like-
foundational structure. Constant evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
never stops.
Otherwise, you
I'm
just
still
don't grow.
changing it
Yeah.
all now.
Yeah.
It's like
Keep the
constant.
wheels turning.
So any mistakes you've made that you laugh at? I'll give you one. My third ever appointment, I went to this house. As I'd signed them up. Back then it was like 1920s, right? As I reversed out, I reversed over the back of their retaining wall, and my car was spinning. The back wheels were hanging off, and the car was like this.
Oh, God.
And I had to go back in and knock on the door, and they came in and they helped lift the car up so the wheels would go. And I'll never forget it. I was covered in sweat.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
like, I still laugh at that. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, I wish I had a funny story. I don't.
I
You
don't
know,
have a
pretty-
funny
pretty
story like that
perfect.
either.
You're just perfect.
Just awesome.
Yeah.
Surely you've got something. Share an NDIS story, maybe.
Like your
or-
tight split when you were showing someone like
Yeah, you're
a
doing a
back
squat.
squat or something.
Did someone fart during a back squat?
Oh, I've had that.
You?
Like, no, not me.
Or Jake?
What was his name?
This
Yeah,
is Zach.
Close enough.
No, the J name, yeah. Never mind.
No funny moments?
No funny moments that I'm like, holy fuck, like that's hilarious to think back on.
You've got boring businesses,
I know.
Chloe.
funny.
Yeah. Any funny moment? We'll cut this out. Let's move on.
Yeah, fucking next question,
Righto.
thanks.
What's the best part of your business?
The best part is the deal. I still love finding a property and negotiating a deal, and the client getting really excited about it, getting closer to the dream of buying an investment property or their first property, closing it out and telling them it's done, receiving the testimonial. That's probably the biggest rush that you get from what we do. The biggest point of difference is my reach and credibility in the industry. I show up to an open home and people know who I am, and it's not an arrogance thing. It's because I've saturated their feed with content for so long, they recognize me. So what would you rather, have a buyer's agent rolling into an open home on your behalf that has instant recognition, credibility and authority, or have, Bob's uncle going over after work or halfway through a shift?
Not Bob's
In-
uncle.
in his
But
spare
Andrew, would
time.
you say as well, because I feel like with your social media, you've actually, rather than gone with the traditional posting of like an agent or a buyer's agent, you've come from more of an educational perspective. You've come from like the angle of, I don't care how much money you make. If you got $5 let's find your property in Ipswich, and like you're just open to doing that, whereas I feel like a lot of real estate agents or buyers agents will just stick to the one corner.
Yeah.
And they have that, they don't include the educational side,
Yeah,
which I think
yeah.
is where people go, oh, okay, cool, you're
Yeah,
like everyone else.
We can cover territory way, way broader than what I could as a sales agent. We're looking at a property for a client in Harvey Bay, Toowoomba, Gold Coast, buying heaps on the Gold Coast, Caboolture, everywhere. And like Chloe said, someone comes to me with a brief, they tell me what they're earning, what their pre-approval is, and we go find them the ideal investment property that suits what they're trying to achieve, whether it's maximum capital growth, negative gearing, whatever it is.
What's the
we'll find it
website
for them.
again?
Purchase.com.au.
Okay.
Yeah. Check it out.
I'll get back to you because I think I'll get back to you during the social media part because I think your stuff's what Chloe's saying spot on. Like I deal with a lot of buyers agents,
I
and
think
your stuff's very unique.
they know who
Your
I am.
stuff's.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get to it later. Let's get to it now quickly.
Sure.
Just focus on you for the next
Yeah,
hour.
you got, see, like,
Mute our
No, I'll
mics,
move
please.
on, but we will
Take
get
five,
back
girls.
to your social media. Sophia, best part of your business. And secondly, you guys are everywhere. Like every second feed I get is online. And everyone's trying to be like Adam Sullivan. Like he's the peak. He's the god of the industry. Like, what's the best part of your business and why should they go to you?
I feel like it's like tapping into the transformations again. It comes back from, okay, cool, I know what the fuck I'm speaking about, but I can actually show you that as well. I can show you through transformations, testimonials, just random messages my clients will message me and just be so hyped and so appreciative and so happy with how their life is looking at the moment. I feel like it ties in a lot more than just like a fitness plan and nutrition. It ties in a lot with just like a lifestyle change as well. And it's more so focused on the long-term results as well. So you're not just looking at like the 8-week transformations. You're looking at something more long-term that they can see their kids grow up and they can roll around in the backyard with them, or they can, I don't know, do a marathon because that was something on their bucket list for the last 10 years that they could never achieve. Like there's so much that just comes from that just makes me so satisfied as a coach and so happy to see people achieve that.
Do you reckon because you've got so much experience, you've done so many of these transformations, it gives you a head start versus someone that doesn't have that?
Can you look at someone and quickly identify what they need to do? Just based on your experience, you've trained so many different people. You've worked with so many different mental types.
Yeah, it becomes a lot easier with a small consult. Like that's something that I can easily structure. Like their onboarding process is pretty crazy now. Talk to me like 4 or 5 years ago would have been a different story.
Yeah.
I would have had to like piece it together a little bit more long term. But I feel like you see other people in the industry and you can definitely tell when, like what differentiates, I suppose, my business from other people's is you can definitely tell when there's people out there that are into PT because they're like, oh, you earn a lot of money. You can get to X, Y, Z, but sorry about that, guys, my phone's ringing. But then there's a difference between me that also has that one-on-one value as well. But that one-on-one value definitely separates a lot of coaches in the industry, I feel. And you talk about some big names in the industry, which are great, but then you also need to make sure that there's that one-on-one value because that keeps the retention there as well.
Okay. And Chloe, what's the best part?
No, that's fine. No, I didn't want one anyway.
Best part of your business, and you're in another industry where there's thousands of you. And everyone's offering the same stuff.
There is
I'll
not
give you
thousands of me,
10,000
but-
followers,
yeah.
and I'll give you this, and I
Who's
get approached all the time.
I have another question.
Oh, okay.
Well, just
Apparently
wait
he's
a minute,
taking
please.
over. Yeah.
No, but you said Adam Sullivan's like the king of your industry, which is fitness. Who's the king / queen of social media
Chloe,
marketing
obviously.
agencies?
What are you talking about?
I'll get to
Most
that
of
one.
them, most of them are based in New York. Like Roots is probably a number one, but you just have to search them
Australia. Even more local, like, you know.
up.
There's
Me.
no big players, is there?
Me.
What's the best part of your
Chloe.
business?
Best part of my business is making people feel confident in front of the camera. I think I've come from a background of acting. I've done obviously Miss Universal, been about confidence. And I've also learnt that not only do people hate doing social media, they do not feel comfortable being in front of a camera. And because I am you would probably agree, very loud, very crazy, I am able to make people feel comfortable and just let loose and be authentic in front of a camera, which is the best part for me, that I can do that. And that's the scary thing about my business, is how do I expand my business if I can't replicate myself? Because someone can edit, someone can film, but I need someone to replicate me, because I know if I got someone in front of a camera that was nervous and I wasn't there, I don't know how we'd be able to make them feel comfortable if it's not me.
Is it not coachable?
I don't know. That's what I'm at the right now.
Yeah.
I've considered like
Very difficult. I mean, that's just the big thing is I've thought if I clone 3 of me, you clone 3 of you in your business, 3 of you, it's a different ball game.
Yep.
But I had a business where I had 2 shop fronts, I had 12 brokers, 5 admin staff, fucking nightmare. And I reckon I earn more money now,
Yep.
just evolving it.
Yeah.
So why should someone come to you and not all these other agencies that we all
Because
get approached
she
by?
gives them confidence.
Well,
right?
because I don't know if you're going to feel comfortable in front of those people. I know that whatever personality type you have, I'm going to be able to not necessarily change myself around you, but I'm going to understand
bring
your
them out of their
cues. Yeah,
shell.
I've worked in retail, worked in high-end luxury female fashion. That's where you see some of the most beautiful but insecure women, and I've been able to work with them. And if something doesn't work, I figure out another option. I've replicated everything I've done in different workplaces in this. But I think it's also just because I just don't give a fuck what people think about me. And I think when I show that to people and I go, fuck it, if you want to say that, just fucking say it. Then I think it's more, I think that's what scares me most, is that someone can be so good at filming, but I don't know whether it's actually just me and that's the reason why my business is growing, or because of what I'm offering. And I actually think it's just because of me as a person right now, and that's what I'm
People
worried
buy
about.
from people at the end of the day.
People buy people, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go back around this way now. We'll just switch it up a little bit. Chloe, you can start this one.
Stop.
Had to get her. Have you had a moment yet that you have thought, I can actually make a living out of this, or you still borderline, fuck, this could just disappear tomorrow?
No, I could do this forever.
You've had that moment that I can make enough money out of this for a living.
Yeah.
It's not going to disappear
Well,
tomorrow.
you're making a lot more money than you were before, right?
Yeah.
So
I think,
Yeah. So you've had that moment. Have you had that moment?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So you're pretty comfortable now. This business is set.
Yeah, business.
I can keep earning great money. It's not going to disappear tomorrow.
No, I went to Europe for 4 weeks. And it floated while we were over there. It even grew. And I had a surgery last year. I went on 2 holidays last year. It works while I'm away as well.
What about you? Are you early stages still?
yeah, I think we're on the runway. We haven't even taken off yet.
Yeah.
But it's a growing industry, the buyer's advocacy space. Everyone in America, it's 50% sales, 50% buyer's agents. You don't buy a property over there without a buyer's agent.
What about your business though? Are you comfortable where purchased? Is it still early days for you that you're like I'm doing a great job, I'm getting the clients in, but I'm not comfortable that I could sit here today and go, I've made it?
Yes, I have great aspirations for the company and for myself, so I don't feel like I could say I've made it yet. I haven't taken a holiday all year, so it does feel like if I stop producing content, if I take my foot off the pedal, business slows down because we rely on leads, inbound leads, which are generated from the content.
How long have you had your business for?
We launched, we registered the company this time last year, around this time last year, and we hard launched in February, bought our first property in March. If you look at where it's come from at the beginning of the year to now, it's like, wow, you should be happy with that. You should be saying what you've just said there and being like, I'm set, but we know how far it can go because we know how much market share is out there to take, and that's our plan, to take as much of it as we can.
Settle.
Okay. Good intro to the next section, the digital age. And
Digital
Chloe, we'll
age.
start with you. I want to know
Digital.
Sorry, just getting
social media and whatever platforms you use, which we'll get to. For you guys, is social media, is it more promotion, or are you actually getting leads and business from it? Or is it just a promotional source where you just promote your business? Or is it a lead source? I'm one of the few brokers that gets their leads from social media. And I think last year was 34%. but I fucking do a lot on there. But is that the same for you guys? Or is it more
34% social media generated leads.
correct? Settled leads.
What's yours? What's your percentage of social media generated?
Well, none of it's been from social media. It's all been from people.
Wow.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
So are
100%.
you? So social media for you more of a
Probably
promotion source?
80% have been from in person.
Yeah.
But
From your network.
that's a fault of my business because I've not been consistent on social media, so I wouldn't be able to measure that just yet. But I must say, my job in my business is not to promise leads. It's to build up a brand and build your brand and awareness for your business. But you would probably argue that it does bring leads.
I feel like it depends on your industry.
Yeah.
Like my industry is very social media based. People find online coaches online.
So how high is your? If Instagram disappeared tomorrow, what happens to your business?
Like probably 70% of my leads.
Gone.
But I would find another way.
But 70% of your business comes from social media,
Yeah, I would say 60
and
to 70.
and you're zero.
Yeah.
So you're all from networks of people you
Sorry,
know.
I'd like to say 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20% of your business comes from Instagram and all that. 80% comes from where?
Well, I would also like to say, I wouldn't say it's that broad. I would also say that within the 80% that come to me from different people, 80% of the people that sign on with me, it's through social proofing on Instagram,
Yeah.
them viewing what I've done. It's not enough for Sophia to
Tap-ins.
go, hey, I've got someone that does my socials. Cool, this is her name. Then they go on my
Yeah.
social media, then they come to me.
It's like a brochure
Okay.
of your
It's
business.
It's different.
Yeah.
I guess it all channels in different ways, and it's hard to pinpoint the origin. But our business is so direct of book a call, and I've never spoken to them before. They're completely cold, no idea who they are. Book a call. That is a lead. That
Are
wasn't
you
there
getting
before.
most of your business from social media?
97%.
Wow.
If
Crazy.
If I lost Instagram, TikTok, we'd be
I feel
talking
like
to brokers, we'd be talking to agents, we'd be going down that road of getting leads from other industry professionals. But we saw, why would we do that when that means we're giving away a percentage of our fee and it's unreliable?
That's
Whereas
interesting.
we take control, we know that we can continue producing quality content, and that has continued to produce quality leads for us. So as long as that still works,
over
we're just
time though, as well as like your business continues to grow, and I found this with mine, that once you then have clients that you work really closely with, have some great testimonials, then those referrals roll in.
referrals
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh my god, referrals are like a good 30% of my business, and they're more the long-term clients.
And the
as well.
referrals are the easy deals, aren't they?
So they're already.
I
they're
get
hot
referred and
leads
they're already
coming in.
like, Tom, we know you're amazing.
Yep.
Don't tell us
Yeah,
anything. Just
yeah.
tell me which bank, tell me which docs.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Can
Yeah.
I just say though, I think
You can.
if I was to start in
No.
any other industry, I would just take my content structure and method of give value, then ask for a booking and apply it to anything. I think a lot of people create content and they're just waiting for that business to come in.
Be
You have
direct.
to ask.
Yeah. CTA.
Ask people to people to
Mm.
book a call, ask people to contact you, otherwise they won't. But if you continue to drill that in every single video, at the end, in the middle, at the beginning, as long as you're giving them value, watch the leads flow in. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. I believe that. If you
I-
ask for it, it will come to you. But
I
no
got
one
the
does
concept from Jamie Oliver about 6 years ago.
it.
And
Oh, he's the best.
We love him, the OG.
and it was just like
He's the best.
he
se-
marketed
he
before all
sells-
of us had socials.
He sells so much of all these pans and pots and everything, and everyone always says, "Do you ever see him promote his books or his things?" Never.
Yeah.
Because he gives free
Free
just
value.
educates,
Yeah.
educates
Yeah.
like you do, educates like you guys do. It's just all about that education. But that's a great point because a lot of people don't have the call to action. It's like educate, 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 and then people don't know.
I think
to
it's good
contact
to have
you
a
sometimes.
balance. I think people
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
appreciate storytelling
Yes.
and getting to know you because
Balance
if
of
they're
content.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're constantly CTA, people
Yeah,
are
then
like,
it's
all
too
right, brother,
much.
you're just trying to get my money.
Yeah, salesman. Do you guys, and this is probably going to be a bit odd over here, but do you guys create your own content?
Yes.
No. That's what I got.
I guess what I'm trying to find out is, do you create your own content? Is it stressful? Okay, I'll tell you from me, I do a lot of content and I find it fucking stressful and anxiety. And I get there on Sunday and I'm
I
doing
know a
like
really
3
good
hours of a
social
change
media
of
manager
outfits.
for you.
And,
I'm not taking on any
You got like a big box
family.
of hats and
yeah, I got hats and wigs and like boot. No, and then I get quite, once I do it all, I feel great, but I'll batch 10 to
Yeah.
12 videos and it's like, and I've got all these ideas, and I get there and I do it all, and I'm all sweaty and
The boxes
I'm
everywhere.
and some of the stuff you don't do as well because you're just done by the end of the video.
Yep.
Do you guys do all that? Do you do your own content?
Yes.
I was just going to say, can I just reverse the podcast for a second? Because you're like a butterfly with social media. And I think, as much as it's interesting for young people watching us and learning about what they want to do, how do you come up with all of these trends? Because you knew that Taylor Swift got engaged before probably any of us, and you were already posting about it. Like, how
You
are you
are on the pulse,
You know what I mean?
brother.
Yeah, you are on the pulse. You are so on top of your socials, and I think it would actually be beneficial for people to know.
Yeah. Who's your source?
I can't really give my source away.
He's
So
like, I copy this guy. He's like,
No. I at 4:00 every day. I
it's
get
'cause you
naked.
wake up so
I get
early.
naked. I cover myself in oil. I cover myself in oil. Sit in the middle of the
Colin,
lounge room, and then I
turn off your
put
brain.
social media on, and it just the oil soaks in. No. From 4:00 every day to 4:10, I jump on TikTok and Instagram, and I search different sorts of hashtags. I'll search mortgage funny, mortgage hack. I've got about 10 hashtags that I search, and I do 10 minutes every day. And then
Wow.
anything I find that I think, I'm always thinking, can I do home loans out of that? Because my industry's not like yours. Mine's fucking boring. It's not Red Bull. It's not, actually, you've got a boring industry, but you've made it interesting,
Okay.
which is great.
Yeah.
Yours
You've got
is
a boring
interesting.
industry.
No, he has.
Your
I mean,
industry.
how many things can we talk about? Like, it's the
Yeah.
same shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're an agent, it's like record sale for a house with 3 windows, a white fence, grass that's a little bit longer.
Here's what you can buy for $7 million. It's a shack in Ipswich.
Yeah. And like yours is, and mine's boring too. Like there's nothing you can talk about in home loans. So I do 10 minutes every day, and I go, that's really cool. Can I do something about home loans? Yes, I'll put it in a folder.
Cool.
And
Sorry.
I come back.
Just wanted a quick.
But sometimes I get this stupid thing in my head, like Taylor, I was like, I'm going to do a series with her. And then it's still going. I've got like 15
I know,
different ones.
keep it
And it's
up.
the best thing. It's the best. No, it's the
It's
best thing
rogue.
ever.
People like Rogue.
Yeah. So where did we get to?
I
Before we're hijacked?
Well, Soph doesn't do her content, but to
Yeah.
a point, she does help me with strategy because we do sit down and have calls. I wouldn't know what to actually be
Who does the video
strategizing.
editing?
Me and Shava.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, well.
Shava
me
sounds like
for
a
this
Russian
time.
bride.
She's just there.
I know.
We all need one.
I did yours
Do
this
you get
month.
stressed though, even though Chloe's handling it all for you? When she comes and says, "I've got to shoot," I don't know how she does it, but I've got to shoot 5 videos because you look quite natural. Do you get stressed,
Nah,
nervous,
nah,
anxiety? You just trust her.
nah. It's one thing I don't have to fucking worry about the whole month.
What about before
Done.
Chloe came along?
Oh, I hated content. It was
Hated
the
it.
bane of my existence.
Really?
Hated it. And then we actually advertised for a social media manager. And then Chloe, within like 2 minutes, was in my DM. She's like, I'll do it. And I was like, yeah, you will. Because I hated it. It was like the one thing in my business that I was like, oh, I got to do this today. Oh, I haven't batch created this. Oh, I'm behind. It was a constant in the back of my brain. It was like a dark cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get to you because I've got a more poignant social media question. Your stuff
Yes.
is awesome.
Thank you.
I'd get the kneeling
Just
pad.
so congratulate you.
I'd get the kneeling pad out, but it looks like it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to do. It looks complex. It looks hard.
It does. It does look hard, but it's
and
not
the
as-
one video goes for 30 seconds, and I'm looking at it going, "This took the fucker an hour."
It may, but like if one video takes an hour and I get a client out of it, our client fee, it's a pretty good transaction of time to value.
How do you work out what to do? Because your stuff, the stuff where you've got the split screen, and you talk about the house, and and you get all these comments, and I mean that's quite unique. How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I'm a creative person. I just have experimented with so much content.
Drugs.
I started, open my third eye and the ideas flow through just a bag of mushrooms. And,
No, but do you get stressed doing it all? Do you go, I've got to do 10 videos this week?
no, I don't get stressed. I think it's hard balancing everything because you have to service your clients, but then you also have to grow your business. That's the hardest challenge. But
We need more
There's-
hours
Do you
in the
enjoy
day.
it?
I love it.
Yeah.
You love the social media
Yeah, I love it.
because you love being in front of the camera.
Not really. Like the
Could
cameras.
it be any closer the camera to you on those videos?
I
or-
feel like if it was any further away, I'd have less engagement. I think it's show your face. Show your face and speak as authentically as possible. People try it and they don't sound authentic. They don't sound like they know what they're talking about. You shouldn't be talking about it then. Go talk about something that you can talk about.
Do something
with
different.
authority.
Bingo. And a lot of agents out there drive me crazy because they're great agents and all of a sudden they go into social media. Felt like I was doing
Yeah,
something
I was
from
like,
the old
should we-
days.
Oh, let's
And
cut that out.
but
That's
I've,
not
I've
what
seen
I was
some
thinking.
brilliant agents, and I'm talking the top 5 agents, and then they get in
Yeah.
front of the camera and they're like, "Welcome to number
Yeah.
23 Smith Street.
Beautiful
Let's go on through." And I'm like, "Don't stop. Get someone else to do it." Because you were doing videos for people,
Yes.
and those people weren't great in front of the camera, and I think that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, lean into your strengths. Like I said before, double down on your skills. But I think we're in a new era where if you're young and you're entering any industry, you got to do it. Like you have to get into the habit
Bite the bullet.
of creating content.
You
Because
can't survive.
you-
You
well, you
think
c-
if
you
you start a new
can-
business as an under 30, you have to be on social media?
You need, yeah, I do.
Yes.
Depending on your industry and depending on your involvement in.
There's going to get a point
like,
where you hit a
I
brick
am
wall.
the generator of leads in business, so I need to be confident on the camera. I need to be making content. But if you're a business owner where you've got someone who can do that and you've brought them into the business and you've got the capital to pay them, pay yourself and everyone else, cool. A lot of these new companies or a lot of companies have designated content creators in-house that just film videos. Like that's brilliant. You need to have that if you're a modern day company, whether it's yourself as the owner or someone in the business. They need to be a full-time content creator for your business because people want familiarity and they want consistency. And if you're doing it and trying to run a business and you can't be either of those things, it's not going to work. You need consistency. So hire someone to do it if you can't.
Well, it's a good leeway to you, Chloe. You're the expert in this industry. Question I have for you is, like, what are most business, when you look at social media and the businesses you go and see, what are they doing wrong? Like, what are most people do you think are doing wrong in social media?
They're just posting what everyone else posts, no matter the cost of what you look like. And I'm not talking about what you look like in terms of what you're saying, but you just aren't authentic. You're not able to be yourself. And again, if you want to, if people buy people, you need to be yourself and you need to be presented authentically. And people are just doing what everyone else does and not considering that you don't actually need to do the same videos that everyone else is doing. You should be more attracted to the opposite of what everyone's doing, and show the value that you actually have as a person, as opposed to what your industry involves.
You have a personality, use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you guys use AI?
Yeah, every day.
I feel like AI could do all of your businesses really well.
Yeah.
To an extent.
What do you think about that?
I think that it's a very human interaction, real estate, selling it and buying it. So that's where I come into it. I leverage AI. I think anyone that isn't leveraging it is going to get left behind. And it's like social media. If you don't adopt it early, you're then chasing it, and it's so hard to catch up. So integrate it into your business every way that you can, and you'll just become like a supercharged version of any industry operator. I don't think I could be replaced by AI.
You don't think so?
No.
What about AI/robot?
Have you seen robots walk upstairs overseas?
Is it,
You seen Andrew walk upstairs?
yeah.
Yes.
I think that
5 years' time, you can't see a robot better looking than you,
I
smarter
don't.
than
Not
you,
in 5 years. No.
can get round to the properties quicker,
Well,
can
I'm.
research it.
Flirting with him.
I don't know. I think that make hay while the sun shines. You know, if that's the way the industry goes, hopefully we're the ones that own the robots.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Robot girlfriend, that's
I
what you
want a
need
robot.
apparently.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sophia,
All
do you
right.
use AI?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I love chat.
Yeah?
It's like my bestie.
I can go into AI and it can write me a whole program.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What do you
I
think?
think even again, looking back at any testimonial my client will write me, it's all about the one-on-one accountability and the support you get from a person. Anyone can go on ChatGPT and say, hey, write me up a program for X amount of weeks for this goal, write me up a meal plan that aligns. Cool. But then how do you adapt? You want to go overseas or you have to go for a surgery. How do you overcome that? How do you work around your kids, their soccer weekends? How do you make sure that you're going out to dinner and enjoying your dinner out mindfully and using actual human experiences properly?
Yeah, it's the accountability factor.
100%. Like a lot of people won't succeed, in my opinion, when it comes to their health and fitness journeys without some sort of one-on-one person accountability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
What
I
about
just
you?
add, before AI, I would scroll on TikTok to see different workouts and what people were eating. And yeah, I got on a Sunday night a whole list together on
Did you
notes.
use
Did
them?
I ever action it? Absolutely not.
Nah.
And
Yeah.
we've always been able to have the internet. I think that with my industry, yes, you could argue things like strategy if you put in the right prompts, but it's like anything that's available on the internet. People are able to do their socials at home. They just cannot be
Yeah, you
fucked.
need an executor.
They hate it and they want it to be done. And yes, you could argue they could sit down, but they're not going to. People
also
have
just-
had the opportunity to film since iPhone was first released and they haven't.
Outsourcing also keeps you sane, in my opinion. So like outsourcing where you have to think about the guesswork, like take the guesswork out of your health and fitness journey, or Chloe doing my socials, for example. It then leaves time for other things in my life that I enjoy more instead of...
I did actually hear though that there's an app that's just come out that will replace social media agencies, and you literally just have to take a photo of your body standing behind a white wall and it will literally like seat you in a position. It will do skits, it will do videos,
No way.
everything for you.
So it's an AI version of you.
yeah.
So like
And
when
just-
we
but you
It
don't
does-
actually need to film anything.
It does a body scan and then
Yeah.
Slay.
just
That's going to
produces
happen with
content.
movies too. But I like
Yeah.
your comment about make hay while the sun shines.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
beautiful.
my version. Obviously, I always feel fantastic that I'm at my age and I feel like my business is built and it's a beast and it really can't go away. Even if it does, I think I've the next 5 years, I'm pretty comfortable taking on AI. And we have big responsible... a lot of people aren't going to use robots or AI for a big financial decision, hopefully.
No.
But I think Andrew's right in saying that hopefully we'll be the ones that will take advantage of it and we will be in control until, you know, we have to get to the chopper and we're all fucked and they're like running and killing all of us. But we can manage that at that time.
No, but I actually agree. I think the good point is I'll do 2 robots of me.
Yeah.
I'll go on holidays like Sophia does every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just take holidays non-stop while their clients put on weight. And
you
then just,
gotta- you
who
gotta-
cares?
No, that's-
you put on weight and you got to pay me to take it off. I'm on holidays, babe.
You have to embrace the change.
Yeah. Can't stand in the way of progress.
People they're coming to you because they want you to help them do whatever they're trying to accomplish, whether it's lose weight, grow their brand, buy a property. So many of my clients come to me 6 months after their property journey begins, just analysis paralysis has set in. They've looked at every single marketplace in their budget. They've paid for courses. They've done all of this
Use
stuff.
chat agents.
They've still not pulled the trigger on a property because they haven't had that third-party human vote of confidence.
But they've
which
also
is, this
got
is
to
a good
negotiate.
property.
And that's where
Yeah.
they fall down. They
Yeah,
do
you
all
can
the
use AI for
research.
that, but I think it's still the final decision. Do I
like
buy this property?
confirmation.
Are
The
they
accountability.
asking too much? It's just like the sickening feeling they get when they're on the edge.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in and give them confidence to either pull out or proceed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull out or proceed.
Always proceed.
It's not one of those podcasts, mate. We are. He's got some really good intros. My next topic is about the new world. I want to talk about... This is... Okay, where am I going to go with this one?
Here we go.
This is new to my world, and this is the stuff I find really interesting. Influencers, YouTubers, OnlyFans, crypto traders.
In that order?
Yeah, that's what I do it in that order.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Feet Finder. There's all these new industries out there. Like, there's obviously people on
Conflict if you
OnlyFans and they're earning... They're like you guys. Good looking, young, and they're doing all this shit on OnlyFans. And some of the stuff on OnlyFans isn't all like carrots in bums. It's like... There's people doing recipes.
that?
There's PT, there's
That was a
PTs
thing.
on there. But
Oh.
obviously a lot of the stuff they're making a lot of
seem
money
really-
is the stuff that's very average. Do you guys...
He's like, I've...
And they're earning...
subscribed.
These guys are earning
Fine-tooth
$5-10 million a month.
Yeah.
And they're the same age as you. They're hustling. I'm going to argue they're working just as hard as you guys. Do you guys see these guys as a business? Do you respect that business? Do you see it as a small business? Does it frustrate you?
No.
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 Make
Don't
your money.
care?
I don't care at all.
Yeah.
Good
Make
for
your
them.
money.
Yeah.
I
Sex
don't-
work's
I don't
been a
care.
thing for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Been a thing
it's
for
just because
hundreds of
it's now
years.
on a screen doesn't
I
fucking make
don't.
any difference.
I don't encourage people to do it. I think there's other ways. There's plenty of ways to make money out there. But if that's what's available to them and that's what they want to do and they accept the ramifications, then go to town, make money.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Why wouldn't I do it?
Yeah.
I never said I would. I said I wouldn't.
Hey,
That's why there's 4 of us here today. We're actually filming. Sorry, Dad.
couch.
What about the Russian bride?
Here's the thing. I
Gotcha.
think the only reality where I would consider doing it is one where I've got no one else around me. It's kind of sad that maybe some people end
That
up
was
in that
the
position.
point. Was if you didn't have family or family didn't give a shit, because that for me feels like.
Unfortunately, I think that's the circumstance of a lot of these people is they feel like they've got nowhere else to turn and they've got no positive influence to say, go do this instead. In that situation, sure, because maybe you're coming from a really unfortunate background and that money could change your life and change the lives of people coming on after you.
Do you see that as a small business though, like yours?
If you manage it, yeah, you got to create content. You have to engage with your clients.
Yep.
You have to pay taxes. It's a business.
Is it annoying that they probably don't work as hard as you and they're earning
They
5,000%?
I'd say they're
as much?
sacrificing
Yeah.
a little bit
there's,
more.
there's sacrifices. There's
I'm
a
sure they
Forget
get
the
a lot of
sacrifice, but
backlash.
talk about just pure hustle.
pure hustle.
Pure hustle.
I don't know how hard do you think Bezos works, like, or
Yeah.
like he's
That's a
just
good point.
He's got a few $100 billion. He's just on a yacht with his wife. Like
Yeah.
it's all about sacrifice. I don't think it's about how hard you work. That doesn't necessarily translate to money these days. It's about being savvy.
So are you on the logic that don't hate the player, hate the game?
Sure. Yeah.
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 Well, I don't
There's
really
so
hate
many
the
ways to
game.
make money nowadays.
What do
it's
you
not
think
even
about
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans and influencers? You've probably got influencer clients.
She is an influencer.
Yeah.
Me and my 4,000 followers.
What do you think about influencers and YouTubers? Like, I mean, I remember my son Emerson, and it was like, what do you want to do? And he was all caught up on YouTube, and he did all his YouTube because, you know, you see Dr. Beast, Mr. Beast, what's his name?
Dr. Beast. Mr.
Mr.
Beast.
Mr. Beast is worth like billions, and he started, and that other guy that became a boxer,
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
His
I mean,
brother.
do you see that as a legitimate business?
Yeah, like I feel like we actively watch them. We act like they're giving us content to watch. It's like saying actors like obviously different scale, but like it's like saying actors aren't a legitimate. It's not a legitimate job. Exactly. It's still a job at the end of the day. They're still giving us content. We're still taking it in, watching it, consuming it.
Do you think a part of you wants to go viral?
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon that'd be fun.
You?
Yeah, the exposure would be awesome.
Well, yeah.
But also in saying that, like, my business can still run and grow without the viral side of it.
But the viral side's going to take it to another level, isn't it? You all of a
Absolutely.
sudden get 10 million views.
Views aren't always leads, though. So it's the
But it
consistency
would help for 10
with
million
it.
views, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would help. But then also, how long term does that stay on? If it's a long term thing, absolutely. It would absolutely help grow my business. But also, my business is still growing with my 4,000 followers.
What do you think about all those other businesses? Influencers, YouTubers, crypto traders that buy Bitcoin at $1 and now they've earned 50 million.
I would actually
people-
argue that my business is much more new than any YouTuber. YouTubers have been around for years, have earned income for years.
It's not an unknown
I
thing.
follow Alex Warren. He was on TikTok. He started off homeless, living in his car after both of his parents
iPads.
passed away. And him and his girlfriend lived in the car, and they literally hustled, worked like, I don't know where they worked. So let's say they worked at a pizza shop, and they were literally filming YouTube videos in the car. He's now touring the world. So I see that as an incredible hustle. It doesn't really bother me.
Why wouldn't either of you do OnlyFans?
Well, like,
I
why
have
wouldn't
a
I do
dad.
sex work? Why wouldn't I do an Iron Man? I don't know. There's lots of things.
So it doesn't interest me.
wanna do social
personally.
media.
Yeah. I don't want to do an Ironman comp either because it doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Why don't you want to do OnlyFans?
If
No,
you-
he's got the carrot.
He
up the bottom,
does. That's
remember?
why
It
I was
seems like you
asking.
do.
Him and his oil.
I think the parents thing, no, I would do it, yeah. No, I don't have a fuck. Do everything. My logic is you got to experience everything in life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a porn OnlyFans, but I'd do something on there.
Okay.
There you
Nick
go.
Kyrgios has an
Is
OnlyFans
this a
page
plug?
and he
Are
makes
you about to
millions out of
launch?
it, and it's more behind the
Wow.
scenes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I follow his, and
Yeah.
you pay $9 a month. I did it for a month.
Wait, what? What did you see?
No, but all you see is him
Naked,
him
getting
living.
ready.
It's just him living. It's actually quite
Oh,
interesting.
so it's just he's using
Oh,
the
so
paying
yeah.
platform.
Yeah.
Curiosity.
Yeah, he's using that platform. Like a lot of people,
like
it's
a-
not all porn on there.
It's an
Like-
exclusive insight into
yeah,
his-
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you see him have breakfast. He gets up. He does stuff with his girlfriend. They go to a shop like that. You get to see, and I thought that's an interesting angle.
Yeah, why does OnlyFans just...
That's the problem. You all
It's become
think-
so sexualized.
Yeah,
That
whereas
is
there's
like the
heaps of
brand.
people on there that do.
But OnlyFans could just be, I'm a fan of Nick Kyrgios. I want to pay to see what he eats for breakfast.
Well, if you think about, like they were saying in this podcast, if Michael Jackson had an OnlyFans and you could live with him and see what he actually does in that, everyone would have done it. I would have.
Yeah, maybe there'll
Just
be a
to
new
see what he
platform
was like.
that is more angled towards that, or maybe OnlyFans will evolve into something.
Because people
that-
get obsessed with Taylor Swift. Now,
Yeah.
imagine if you could, there's crazies that would
Yeah.
pay money to see how she lives. What does she have for breakfast?
I
What
feel
does
like
she
it's
do?
just
YouTube
more
tapped into
content.
that as well.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
vlogging on YouTube. I used to sit there and binge watch vlogs before TikTok was a thing. I used to love that. But then, I feel like OnlyFans is now been more sexualized because that's what it's been advertised as.
Yeah.
Well,
All
there's an
right, final
audience for it.
stretches. Final stretch. So you guys obviously get stressed. Business is hard sometimes. What do you guys do to unwind? And do you have a support network? Do you just have heaps of crazy sex, take drugs, alcohol, party, gym? Like what way do you... My therapy is my gym, and I'm up at 3 a.m. and I go to the gym, and that's my therapy.
Yeah.
Also podcasts. I fucking love podcasts and music. If I didn't have those things, I think... Because it's fucking... It's
Yeah,
stressful. I
right,
mean,
to the
it's
point.
stressful and lonely running your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What sorts you out? Keep it PG.
How do you sort yourself?
You do.
Similar, Jim. I think as soon as I dip out of a balanced routine, I start to feel the effects in a negative way. So as long as I'm working out 4 or 5 times a week and also doing wellness recovery activities on top of that, like ice bathing and saunaing, I feel pretty good physically. And then recreationally, I like music as well. I got into mixing about a year ago, so that's like a new little hobby that I'm really into is DJing. And
Really? We could put the soundtrack
Yeah,
for
let's-
this.
Off you go.
Let's do it. No,
You
but
want to do a rap for us?
Want to be
or-
you and me.
You can buy this property for
I think-
1.5.
Yeah, no, it's like really just for my own benefit because I love music and it beats just listening to it. Actually, playing it, mixing it in with each other is something that's super fun and therapeutic and a total distraction. You can't think about anything else while you're in that space.
Do you get stressed though in your business?
No, I've never really been much of a stress head, which is probably bad. Like there's situations where I should be stressed, but it never leads to anything good. Stress, in my opinion.
It is what it is. That's
Yeah,
literally my motto.
yeah. Usually people are stressed about things out of their control. Just do what you can, and life will work out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Here you go, mate.
Yeah.
What
know,
about you, Sophia?
Whatever you got to do to relax.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're stressed? Like what fixes you?
I feel like tapping into the routine thing. I just love my fucking routine so much that I look forward to it every day. So the stress only comes up if I've tapped out of that routine in some way. And I also feel like I make it a priority to travel or to do something that's not gym focused either, because that's my life, that's my business, that's my everything. So I feel like doing things outside of that, going to concerts, making sure that we're seeing friends, making sure that we're being social. I work from home. You know what I mean? I could stay in my office at home all day, but I'm doing things outside of that.
What about mentors? Do you have someone you sort of can lean on? Help me with the business, help me with life.
Yeah, I got a business coach,
Yep.
Meg. I've had her for 3 years now. She's a fucking gem. She's great. I have something I need to run by her. She'll give me all the who's, the what's, the whys. Yeah, it's kind of like that person that's been there, done that. And it's nice to just hear another sort of piece of advice from someone else that's been in the industry 10 plus years.
Chloe?
I don't
Support networks.
manage stress. Oh, okay.
No, well,
To the
yeah,
point.
let's do that. I mean, do you get stressed a lot?
Yeah.
Well, I pretty much know that, but
Yay.
I am actually struggling a little bit, but I actually do believe the root cause could be assisted with a mental diagnosis of ADHD of some sort. I don't think it's necessarily stress or anxiety. I actually think it's just inability to
Chill.
or just compose, restructure in my brain. Because I would say gym, but I've just signed up for my second High Rocks and I'm doing even more hybrid training. I'm training twice a day. I'm doing high intensity things, so that is not helping with stress, but it is helping to distract.
Yeah.
But I always make sure the one thing when I get home, if I've decided no work, no more work. Like there is no more work. Everything is off. I don't even want to be looking at social media. I will not be on. I mean, it could be just because I work in social media, but I just make sure I'm completely distracted. I find different series to watch, cook all the time. I've been like cooking away in the kitchen to distract myself, but I don't know if I manage stress very well.
The best thing I did was I have an app with all my clients and all their messages coming through. I don't have the notifications on for that because I'm not a 24/7 service. I am a coach that works between the hours of 9 to 5 and I'm accessible then, but after hours.
Do you think that's a disadvantage though? Do you think you should be 24/7?
No. No.
More for mental health rather than
business? At the end of the
day,
I need to show up fresh for my clients so I can plan and piece everything together in a very strategic way, not just in a very crumbly, I've got to just get this done sort of way. And that's why I'm really big on work-life balance over the weekends. I don't work after the weekends. On the weekends, my clients are very aware of that and they respect those boundaries as well.
Jealous.
I see. Look,
I know.
you're in the wrong industry.
7 days, every day, weekends are the
weekend?
best.
But like my industry is so different. Like I can structure it like that.
Yep.
You guys earn your money on the weekends. So that's a totally different sort of structure. But if I'm also quote unquote training, I guess, my clients to be independent in the sense that they can eventually leave me and do it by themselves if they want to. So if they're constantly leaning on me for every small little thing without actually actively problem solving things themselves in those after hours, then I'm actually doing a disadvantage to them
It's great.
long term.
So I just had a blank.
It's all right.
Do you guys, I know obviously I've run my own business for a long time and don't cry. It can be a lonely industry because you're not going to the office and you're not mixing with people all the time, and most of the times we're just at our desk just researching, doing stuff, taking some calls, do the odd Zoom. I'm even to the point where
I just had a visual of you with your basket of wigs. And
Whoops, I dropped something.
Talking about being lonely.
Just someone
You're like,
knocks on the door.
Jenny, hi, Tommy,
that's
how
why
are you?
that's why I want a robot.
Just imagine you rolling into your studio being like, here we go again.
I need a friend, Greg.
Mom,
Why I
come
do these
pick me up. The
podcasts,
neighbor's
guys.
being weird
Give me a
again.
hug.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys find it a lonely industry, the fact that it's just you most of the time? You, the computer,
I have a business partner, so I'm very lucky there. Yeah.
you just sit next to each other and hold hands? Or?
Opposite each other. Yeah,
Oh, so you're...
They play footsies.
Yeah.
So you do have a semi sort of environment that's company.
Yeah, we have a collaborative environment. First half of the year I was just working out of my home office, and then we moved over to his new place, which he's about to renovate, and we just got a big desk set up in the living room with 2 computers.
That's beautiful.
It's a little
Right.
hacker house.
I would.
It's
I
awesome.
In the lounge
crave
room.
that.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, with the ideas flow, he holds me super accountable to creating content. It's it definitely
So that
helps.
works for you? You don't at all feel like you need a hug?
No, I don't like hugs.
Okay. So I heard.
Mood.
What about you, Sophia? Do you feel lonely at all in your business? Because it's just you, isn't it, mainly?
Yeah. I feel like it's as lonely as you make it in a sense. Like I make an active effort. I'm at a cafe working, or Total Fusion sitting at the cafe down there.
Okay.
There's people bouncing around. You run into people. You talk. Even though you might not be working the whole time, quote unquote, but you're keeping yourself mentally sane as well. By
I guess it's dealing
seeing
with
people.
problems by yourself. Is that the lonely part? It's like, I've got a crisis here and I feel very alone in it.
That's why I have
I
a
think a
business
lot of
coach.
people who run their own business, it's just them. You know, it's just them. They may have an office, but most people after COVID now work from home.
Yeah.
So it's just
That's
them.
crazy, hey? Is it
Yeah.
actually most people?
I think
Yeah.
it's a big... For self-employed it is now because...
There's a lot more split in like how many days from home that they can work.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you really need to open up a purchased office anywhere?
No, hell no.
No.
We won't do it until we've got
Do you need an
army.
office? Do you need an office?
Yeah, I would like to have an office. I think I don't necessarily feel lonely, but I think that I struggle creatively
Yeah.
because
being
I
in the
believe
house.
creativity comes from being collaborative. And like, I think buying a dog was the best decision because I talk to myself all the time at home, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
the dog's like, fucking shut up.
Well, it's not like I've not been
Gave himself a
exposed to it.
concussion last night for that. Give
Well,
me out.
because you and Mum have both had businesses, I've seen the highs, the lows, the like,
Divorce.
when am I going to go to jail? You know,
Like,
no, but do you know what I mean? Like, I understand. I always understood that when people come to you and say, "Oh, I love having a business. It's so flexible," and blah blah. I'm like, right, okay, you must be like 5 to 10 years in, because if you're really slogging it, you are trying to find different places to work. You're trying
Yeah.
to increase
Keep the
your
creativity
your
flowing. Yeah.
juices flowing.
but
But
that helps you build and grow. If you're constantly doing, you don't have that creative flow, you're stagnant.
Yeah.
You're stuck. And then you just need to branch out from there.
But I think we've spoken about it before, where you're at home and it's not necessarily like a feeling of loneliness. It's just that because you don't really have anyone to talk to, it's like, okay, I need to mix it up. Let's like deep clean the whole house now. That also could be
Freshen
ADHD,
up.
but
Yeah. So what's final few questions? Let's wind it up. What's
Wind it
the
up.
worst bit of advice you've ever been given?
Someone else want to lead this one?
the worst bit of advice.
Yeah. For
Go
your
to
business.
uni.
Or anything really.
Because that was like, plug for my dad here, go to uni, get a degree. All right, sweet. And what? Something I don't like? Something I don't want to like work towards for the rest of my life? Yeah. No, take a gap year if you got to. Figure out what the fuck you want to do and then go from there. Not so much business related, but just life related to make sure that quality of life is there and you're actually enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah, love that.
I think that concept is like, it's valid for parents of the boomer generation because when they were our age, having extra tertiary education meant more opportunities, whereas now it doesn't.
Totally
Absolutely.
different
And my
world.
dad
So
could not wrap his head around
That's
that.
probably the
at
big
all.
thing. It's like he's
Yeah.
coming from a loving place, but it's
Absolutely.
a different world. You can make money without
Absolutely.
I think they showed something the other day. The top 8 out of the top 10 billionaires don't have degrees.
that.
Yeah.
Why the hell would they go to uni?
Like,
Mood.
It's yeah.
what about the best bit of advice? You got some bad?
I actually have probably the worst bit of advice,
Yep,
and I'm probably going to get it wrong.
probably from me.
Money doesn't buy you happiness.
That's
Oh.
bad advice.
That's bad advice.
Oh.
I think that money is a way that you can actually project your life in a sense that you shouldn't revolve happiness around money itself, but it can present a lot of opportunities if you're the right person.
Absolutely.
And I think we've all been told and been made to feel comfortable through that quote more than focus on the actual money itself. It's more like a comfortability thing. Like money doesn't buy you happiness. So stay in that 9 to 5 because it doesn't matter. You know, money doesn't buy you happiness. You can still go to your festival once a year, but it's like, I think that also constraints people and limits people when you actually believe in something, you're going to earn money on the side. Like it's going to come with passion. So I think like being opposed to earning more money is kind of limiting us in a sense.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
I've never been
Yeah.
sad on a boat in Greece, that's for sure.
Being engaged to in Greece.
So what about if I gave each of you 100K and you could only use it on your business, what would you put it towards?
Oh,
Anyone.
100 thou.
100 grand, that's all. You
Hiring.
could only use it on your business.
Yeah.
Hiring.
Yeah.
hire
Outsource ASAP.
Do what?
I get another coach underneath me.
Yep.
Yeah, work on that process. And then probably something social media based. I'd have to brainstorm exactly like how we'd project that. Obviously I have Chloe, but like what more do we need?
You talking about just more content?
No,
Or
not exactly.
more high-tech content dropping out of a helicopter or something?
You could
Or?
just-
That would be sick.
Sponsor a
Doing
lot
the
of your
workout
content.
in the helicopter.
Next hook for our video.
Yeah.
What would you 100K?
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I would hire a videographer, like an entry-level videographer that I can kind of work with under me.
What's stopping you from doing that now? Is it?
Then I don't have the 100K.
But I mean, it's like
valid.
that sort of arrangement can be week to week, month to month.
Airtasker?
If it's really going to transform your business, why don't you just pull the trigger and?
Oh,
set
no, I
aside-
absolutely am looking into that stuff, but more if you were talking about 100K
Yeah,
flat, I would hire
you'd
someone.
hire it. Top, that's 1
You'd
year's
put that as
salary.
part-
Part-time. The
investment.
reason I say entry-level is because I know that videographers are worth much more than 100K a year. So that's why I'm saying entry-level. But, yeah, someone full-time would be awesome
Yeah.
because as much as I have my month to month stuff, being able to have someone full time would expand opportunities for me, going to different events, filming different content for my platform, because I know that soon the organic referrals are going to end and it's all going to be through my own socials eventually.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd just boost a lot of my posts. I'd probably throw $50,000 at meta marketing.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
You find it working now?
I actually have only just started putting money behind my content. So I think if you threw $50,000 at it, you'd be swimming in business.
So you're comfortable, you got enough knowledge that you know where to throw it and how to throw it?
That's what my business partner's for. His background is marketing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, had a big agency that he wound down and did really well in the NFT space. And yeah, his like bread and butter is marketing, digital marketing. But it's really just like Jesus take the wheel approach. Just target Australia, ages between 20 and 50. Those are our predominant demographic points. So just see what happens. It's 50 grand. And then the other 50, I don't know, maybe like invest in something through the company. Invest in some real estate maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about, so each of you take me 5 years in advance.
Mm-hmm.
In a perfect world, what does your business look like? What's ideal?
5 years.
Yeah, it all goes to plan. Everything goes to plan. It's amazing.
Yeah,
5 years, what does it look like? Do you have 10 guys under you? Do you have shop fronts? Do you just have you
I reckon
doing a certain amount of volume? Do you...
I reckon it's running like a company. So like I am now a CEO and acting like one, and I've got coaches working for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have a rung underneath of 20 coaches, and Sophia doesn't really coach, only two of the stars. She just manages. You want to manage 10 of you?
Like have like a team that works for SoFit.
Do you want different avenues for your business? Do you want nutrition? Do you want all those arms?
Yeah.
And then just have all these people under you and you're just going to manage people, all their problems, build them, motivate them. That's your goal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Act
okay.
as a CEO rather than someone that is just a coach.
Okay. What about you?
I have a office with a studio at the front, and I have 5 to 6 employees, and every day or maybe every week we've got an interstate gig. I want to eventually expand, but I kind of think at that 4-year mark I'd prefer to get a really solid team in Brisbane and do interstate trips. So I don't think the actual expansion interstate physically would be within those 4 years. But that's kind of how I see it.
Okay. What about you?
I think we would be looking at between 40 and 50 agents purchased. .com.au buys agents. Revenue maybe close to 10 million a year. Maybe we have one big mothership office, but most of our guys would be out on the road working from home. The office would be predominantly for content. Yeah.
And what would you be doing?
I'd be doing a bit of everything. Buying for clients that I want to buy for, creating content, coaching within the company, nurturing our upcoming talent.
Is that all the stuff you want to do?
Yeah, definitely. I want to see the company grow to a colossal level, and I want to be a part of that growth and drive the growth and make sure that the culture is right within the company.
Okay. And take me back in time. Take me back to Andrew, year 10.
Oh, God.
And he's sitting where Sophia is. And you've just got to give him 30 seconds of advice. What do you say to him that's going to help him with everything you've learnt in your 10 years?
Buy as much Bitcoin as you can.
Buy a house.
No, forget about houses.
Buy a house.
Because you need the deposit for a house, you need finance for a house. Bitcoin is, you can get it $1 worth of Bitcoin right now. So when I was 15 in grade 10 or however old you are, like Bitcoin might have been $100. Now it's $130,000 a coin or something.
What about as a personal individual?
Yeah, that's kind of off the cuff. But personal, I would say enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Don't rush it. Just take it all for what it is. And life goes so quickly. So just really savor the process of coming up.
Anything you regret from 15 to now that you would want to not do again? Just give me
much time do you
just
have?
give me one moment.
Shit.
Just one thing you could not do. Again.
Give me one moment. Shit.
Just one thing you could not do. Just give me one moment. 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 Just give me one moment or do better?
I don't live in regret. I don't really have any regrets. Maybe like focus more on the things that will get you further ahead faster. But that kind of contradicts my point about enjoying the process of and journey of life. Like
Find the
things happen
balance.
when they're supposed to happen. But at the same time, maybe if I paid less attention to chasing girls and having a good time in my early 20s, I'd be further ahead now. But I don't want to give up those years because I had such a good time. I'm not necessarily focusing on chasing girls, but just being
I
a
like that. I like
normal young 20-year-old. I just think it's a process. It's a journey. Enjoy it. Don't rush it because before you know it, you'll be 50 with kids and you won't care if you've got an extra 5 or 10 million in the bank. It's like the memories are more important.
Yeah, I love that. What about you? 15-year-old Sophia's here. Probably looks a bit better than that, but
Yeah, definitely. Anyway,
what are you telling her?
I'd say drop out. Get the fuck out of school.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, what? I actually
Get out at year 10.
literally, if we're
Fucking hell. What?
no, you
Go
can
to
drop out. You can
OnlyFans?
drop out after year 10, right?
Yeah.
And I only went to year 12 because you had the opportunity to get your OP and go to uni and blah blah blah. And obviously, like I've touched on that, that wasn't successful.
What did you actually study? Sorry.
Journalism, film, and marketing.
Oh, pretty good.
No, communications, not marketing, sorry. But yeah, drop out. I didn't need to be in school.
And do what?
Do something hands-on work.
Yeah, okay.
I liked,
Just go start working.
Yeah, I liked working and I could only do that obviously outside of school hours. And I feel like I also lived in a small country town during that time. So I could have moved back to Brizzy where I grew up. I could have started that life 2 years earlier, and I constantly think about that. Where would I be if I
Why
started
did
2
you
years earlier?
stay in school? Family pressure?
Yeah. Not so much pressure, but more so just like I'm the eldest daughter. Like I'm
Set an
it's an
example.
expectation.
Was it family or society? Like you?
Family.
Yeah.
Definitely. My dad comes from a great place, but he fucked around in school and then he just kind of worked random retail jobs, started owning a business, but realized, shit, I should probably have a little bit more knowledge behind me. So he did a business degree when he was 30 and he had 2 kids and he did that part-time for 6 years. So he stems his opinions based on that. And he said, you need to go to uni, you need to get it out of the way straight away, you need to sort it out and then you can settle down afterwards. And that's just kind of like what that generation, I guess, sort of knows. And that just didn't work for me. I needed to work, I need to be hands-on, I need to learn, and my support working role really helped me with that. And I feel like if I would have started that maybe 2 years earlier, it would have gotten me even more ahead of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chloe?
I was lost in year 10. I think I was trying to fit a mold that just I didn't fit into. That makes sense. And I think that was probably near where Bubba passed away, and that was where like everything just kind of crumbled, sucked me into a wormhole. I cared about what everyone thought. I posted my first YouTube video and people would laugh at me at school, so I stopped doing that. But then I was also an absolute asshole to my friends and I did shit things. So I don't know whether I'd necessarily give her advice, because I'm a believer as well that I actually wouldn't be the person I am today without the things that have happened in my life. So I don't think I would want to necessarily change something because I don't know whether I would be here. But I would probably, just as like an over-arc, I'm too young to, I wouldn't have listened. So many people probably told me things that I needed to hear, but I just needed to be.
Live and you learn.
Would you change anything?
Would I change
Yeah.
anything?
Would you do anything different?
Yeah.
Or not? Just live life like Andrew was saying and just...
No, I should have committed to acting and YouTube, all of that back
Yeah,
then.
okay.
That was
See
a
that.
steam
Pursued it
train.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that that's something that we all get stuck on, is we all have these dreams when we're
Yeah,
younger,
so
and
true.
this PAYG shit that we get sucked into and lack of knowledge leads us to go, oh, well, I need to earn money, I need to pay for rent, so fuck it, I'm just going to work at RACQ like I did in insurance just to make money. Yes, I definitely could have, and I'm not denying it, I could have gone and filmed self-tapes at 11 o'clock at night, but I just don't think that the system that was set up with really conditions us to even believe that 5% chance, or it's probably like 2% chance in Australia, is even worth it. But I think I was lucky having you and Mum because you weren't really in those PAYG
Yeah.
jobs, and I think that's what's kind of shaped me into this business era. But if
Yeah.
someone told me tomorrow that if I drop everything, I can be an actor, I would do it. I'd drop everything. See you later. I'd
Well,
be
it's
in
not
So
America.
Right.
they,
See
so
ya.
they're that was your big sort of dream and goals when you were young. Did you guys have similar? What was when you were
My
15 to
dream.
18? What was your big
OnlyFans.
dream? Like
My big dream.
astronaut,
Only for
gynecologist? What was it?
No.
What sort of floated your
I,
boat?
like until I realized I didn't make much money, it was architect because I really loved art in school. That was my best subject. And then I got interested in real estate quite young.
How?
I
You're like
enjoyed
16, you love houses.
Well, I enjoyed going to open homes with my parents when they were looking when I was 12 years old. I was talking to the agent back then more than my parents
Wow.
were. I would go straight to the agent and just because I found them so cool and charismatic, and most of them were
And then you
Driving
learn they're all
fancy
assholes.
pretty douchey. But as a 13-year-old, you're like, wow,
You're like, I wanna be him.
This guy's cool.
That's
This girl's
interesting.
cool.
So you didn't think like actors and that were cool musicians. You were like, I'm into real estate agents.
Yeah, I'm into those things.
Hey,
No,
I can see
tickles
why
your
you're
fancy.
single.
property.
He's not single.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
Property has always been my biggest interest, which I think is lucky because it's a great industry. In
Are you living
Australia.
your passion?
I am. Yeah, I love it.
That's
And-
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. Love real estate.
God.
But I think it's
You'll never hear that
Love
roll
real
off my
estate.
tongue.
I love houses.
but no, it's a sport in Australia. Everyone is into it. Whether you rent, you
Competitive.
own, everyone is somehow associated with the real estate market and can talk about it to some extent. So I like that,
What about you, Sophia? Young Sophia, what was she passionate about? Houses?
Nothing. I
Nothing.
was so confused, and my parents will vouch for me on this one. Like, what
Did
do
you
I
have
wanna
any
do?
dreams? Dancer, singer? You didn't have all those actress dreams?
Not an actress, no, not a dancer. I'm just trying to think like what I thought I would do. I always thought like being a YouTuber would be sick because you get all this flexibility, and then when you bring that to light, you're like, all right, there's a lot of exposure then. Like you have to take a lot of backlash. You're in front of people's screen, like you just got to cop anything that comes
It's
your
just
way.
a lot of consistent content creation to make it in that long form space.
Absolutely.
To be a YouTuber, you just got to constantly put out, like the guy who, with his wife, just gave insight into his life as he was trying to get by.
Alex.
Yeah, making videos daily. Like you can succeed if you're consistent with
Yeah.
anything, I believe. But I even had a crack at YouTube when I was feeling a bit lost and I was 19, 20 years old, not sure where I'm going. And it's
I'll
so
put
hard.
some clips in.
Yeah, please don't. It's so hard to stay consistent on that thing because it requires a lot of work. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of thought.
Can
that
you
goes
make
into
it
video
today as a
concepts.
YouTuber?
I think it's really hard. You got to
Yeah.
find a
I think
niche.
YouTube
I've also
is
you reckon
heard
it's
it's
done?
quite bored
outdated.
for people that do YouTube. They
Yeah.
find it very boring in their lives, like because
Menial.
they're almost more alone than say us because their audience is the back of a camera 24/7.
It's
like
yeah.
And
you're
they're
gonna
all, and they're all,
constantly-
it's all linked to obviously views and likes, isn't it? Like it must drive them crazy.
Well, and sponsorships
Yeah.
that maybe you don't want to do, but like, what if
It's-
rents do? What's the sacrifice you're gonna make?
You got to know when to pull out as well.
Yeah.
You seem to be big on that.
That's what he said.
No, but I think
You wear a
that
condom, mate. Maybe the pill or something could help.
there's like there's a lifespan on everything, and you see YouTubers and TikTokers, they come up and they're super relevant and then they drop off and they're
Yeah.
always fighting to get back, doing twice as much content as they were, and they just can't claw back because whatever, their values aren't relevant anymore. People don't like them. You should exit at the right time, I believe.
Also, cancel culture is huge.
Cancel
Fuck
culture.
cancel
Yeah.
culture. How? Oh, mate.
Yeah.
That's a tangent I could go down.
But if you're
No,
gonna
I'm
go,
experiencing it now with the podcast because I interviewed a lady that tests sex toys, and
she's a
YouTube
sex toy tester.
yeah.
Did she test some for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, and she's got an OnlyFans account. It was pretty interesting, and it was research. But
Research.
YouTube just hammered me
Add to
every
your box
time.
of things.
What do you mean YouTube
I get all
hammered
these
you?
thousands of views on stuff. As soon as I put her stuff up, 0, 0, 0. So it's obviously just
Monetized.
Shadow
cancelled
banned.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I thought, I might be banned forever. I put another one up and it was back to my normal.
Yeah.
You say certain things, they just
Yeah.
no.
Have you guys ever done, we'll wind it up, have you ever done a post
Yeah.
where you research it and you think,
This is money.
this is fucking good?
Yeah.
And then you film it and you still go, can't wait to fucking post this. And I put it in my schedule for Tuesday. And I'm like,
well.
this is fucking really,
Yeah, this
can't
is-
wait.
this is it.
Everyone's going to be going,
It's frothing
Tommy, it's so good. That's good. I'm going to get all these views.
This is
and,
my
and I'll
moment.
get all these leads in the business. And you do it and it just bombs.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
The ones
And
that
then-
you don't expect
Yeah.
always
Yes.
blow up.
You film yourself on the toilet, boom, everyone wants to see it.
Mate, I did that one when we were on the TV show and it was like 5 ways to pay off your home loan. My last video before they cancelled our social media, that's all I did. 5 points to do your home loan, 800,000 views,
Wow.
21,000
Yeah.
likes,
Pop off.
8,000 comments. And then other ones were on like 85 different outfits, wigs.
put the
fucking-
wig on.
All the effort for nothing.
And then it's just shit. They don't like the
that's-
He
naked
binned
stuff.
that wig.
That's so good.
All right, let's wind it up. You guys, plug your business. Where do we find you? What do you do?
Yep. So Brisbane
Come on.
Agent on all socials.
What's the website again for the 8th time?
Purchased.com.au if you're looking to buy a property.
Yeah,
That's it.
Sophia.
Online coach. It's So Fit Coaching on Instagram.
There we go. And Chloe.
Yeah. Social media agency, No Milk Media on Instagram. And yes, it's milk, like mummy's milk, MILK.
You even looked at the camera. That was.
Eye
I didn't do
contact.
that.
No
Oh,
you
Milk
gotta do it again.
Go
Media.
again.
Go
You nailed
and really
it.
grab the
Yeah.
camera and go,
Purchase.com.au.
Thank you, team. That
Thanks
was
for having
awesome.
us.
thank
Lost
you.
money.
Job.
See you later.
OnlyFans.
See you later.
Yeah.